Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 2, Episode 2 of The Last of Us. Last we saw, we got Future Days. That was the name of the episode. We started the episode out meeting Abby. We did see Abby in the trailer. I love the actress that plays her, but she is quite mad. They're talking about how Joel came in, murdered everybody. They didn't know if it was Joe or Joel. And then we had a 5-year time jump. Unless I misunderstood that. I said this at the end of the last episode too. They made it where the flashback with Abby happened before the 5 years later thing. That being said, they have now found us. It is 5 years later. The way the episode ended, they were walking up on us. And we also were all very drunk in a community function. We had Dina, which is another new character, unless I'm forgetting her from season 1. I don't think we saw even bits of her. Second most important character we've been introduced to, the love interest of Ellie, and they're just straight up making out in the middle of the function that's going on. The little dance, they're dancing in the middle. One of these guys has something to say about it. He calls them a name, and then Joel steps in. I always think it's silly when one of your friends or people are trying to like defend you, and you're like, I don't need your goddamn help. Like, I understand they have like a rough relationship going on right now between Ellie and Joel, but like it's a bit much. And I was saying at the end of the episode, I have never been more frustrated with Ellie than I could ever remember. I don't ever remember being this frustrated. She is just constantly making irrational decisions, putting people in danger, putting loved ones in danger, firing off at people that shouldn't. There also was the whole thing in the beginning where she was grappling with that dude. I find it hard to believe she was even able to put him in an armbar or a chokehold. I feel like at a point strength does come into play. And even if you got like a deep hold in or like a good choke in, or like, you know, in her case, she was like choking him out with her legs. I just feel like he would have ground and pounded her into oblivion and she would have not even survived. So there's a lot of things going on right now with Ellie that either can't be explained or don't make sense, or she's just completely batshit irrational out of her mind. Dina, I like though. Dina, I like. They're clearly like a love interest with them. She also seems to be like a bit of a flirt or something. Not that that's a bad thing. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but it seemed like she was trying to make Ellie jealous of the fact that she wanted to hang out with Joel, unless she was just using Joel to hang out with Ellie. But it's almost to me like it's obvious Ellie wants to hang out with you, so why do we even got to play this game? Then she was dating the Asian kid. Right now we're all wildly drunk. People are fighting. Joel was on the porch. Ellie came home, and we see there was also that plant shit. The fungi and stuff was coming through the water supply pipes. I'm pretty sure that was like drainage pipes or water pipes. And there was shit coming through it. And we saw it moving at the end right before we saw Abby and them coming in. So there's a lot of problems right now. Let's just jump and we'll talk more at the end. You want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon where you'll see every episode of The Last of Us in full unedited, including season 1. You want your own requested short movie, you go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want. At a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Purse of Interest, Once Upon a Time just started season 4, Eureka and Cobra Kai's entire seasons just ended, Severance and Yellow Jackets new seasons have completed, Warehouse 13, Sherlock, Leverage, and Pushing Daisies, Good Omens, thousands of movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, season 2, episode 2, The Last of Us. Oh, alarm's going off.
Don't go in there.
Stop it!
I'm telling you, go.
This guy seems to do whatever she wants to do.
It's a city, Abs.
Here are the problems. They've got 4 main gates, no other ins or outs, guard towers flanking each exit, and the dogs. We still don't know where Joel is in there.
Like, when we're dealing with end of the world shit, do you really have time to waste 5 years on hunting a man down? I'd be like, Abby, I'm sorry, but like, we're lucky to be alive.
The plan is to convince her to go back.
I was gonna say, to not do this. You got 5 people taking down an entire town.
Hey. Wow, you look like shit.
Dude, what do you want?
I heard you had quite the night after I left.
Yeah.
Wow, Ellie, come on. We've been broken up 1 week and you made a move on her?
I didn't. I wouldn't do that.
I'm screwing with you, man. I already know. I don't care. Come on.
I was gonna say,
You gotta go.
in my head, I'm like, is this dude really that? It would make sense he'd be like a little hurt.
Send a squad out to clear the infected, but now we're thinking we don't know how many are underneath the snow.
1,000. Get the fuck out of here.
1,000 under the
Yes.
snow. I want it.
Certainty masquerading as knowledge.
My shit with Joel is complicated. I know that. from the outside, and nothing's ever gonna change that. Ever. So you can all stop talking about us, worrying about us, and thinking about us.
Stay off the main street. Last place you want to be. Trust me on that one. Any questions?
Last night, I obviously had a few too many.
People get drunk and say awful shit they've never thought before.
No, that's fair. I shouldn't have even thought it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think that was pretty reasonable. It doesn't excuse him by any means. I cannot believe. Is it Joel and Dina of all people? Because they're the only ones I know that left early. Winter is coming. Looks like a dark cloud riding in. Eugene is the husband of Catherine O'Hara, Fireflies.
Okay?
Well, if they didn't see her, they're probably gonna hear her now. That's not a good place to pop up. You better move. You're sinking. Oh, they're coming out. Oh my god. This is not good. Oh my god, and they're coming quick. Oh my god, there is literally like an army running after her. Oh my god, what is she? This is not going to go very well. Oh my god, they already are breaking the fences and everything. Watch Joel saves her. Is it Joel? I'll love if it's Joel.
Give me your hand!
It's Joel, I can hear his voice. It's Joel. Joel saved her life.
No!
Up here! I'm coming!
Where did you come from?
Exactly. Oh, we can go back to the house, maybe? I mean, we were being chased. How fast are these things coming? Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Look how many there are. There are thousands. Look at this freaking insanity. How do we even stop that? Like, even if we make it back to the town, there is a freaking army running at us. Hit the bell. Hit every bell you got. This place is about to get overrun.
Infected.
I mean, we gotta look at how many are coming.
Jackson, hold! Get ready!
They're gonna roll barrels down. I love it. There's so freaking many. Oh my god, this is freaking wild. Oh my god. Now they might burn your wall down. Now you have infected on fire.
Oh god,
I have to go back!
we won't make it. The lodge is just up ahead. It's like a minute. We've got blankets.
Oh my god, they are going through ammo like crazy. This is already a very impressive stand. Don't forget there was like some sort of advanced one. This thing is trying to take, yeah. This is freaking nuts. Oh shit, they're already upstairs. Oh my god, this dude's gonna be a big problem. Oh my god, Tommy's gonna die. Tommy, climb or something. Go through the glass. Like there's gotta be a way out somewhere. Running right at it. We are out. Oh, was it enough? It took a lot. Run. Get the hell out of there before this thing gets up again.
Tommy, come in. Do you copy?
Her name's Dina.
Jackson, come in.
And he
It's Joel.
is Joel. We're just gonna put her to sleep for a while. Trust me,
Fireflies.
used to be.
I believe they're telling the truth. They have no problems with Dina. And he probably knows it too.
See?
What do they have to do with her?
Breathing. You actually are pretty handsome. Congrats on that.
And the whole time this is going on, everyone in this town could be
I saved your
dying.
life.
18 soldiers. And one doctor.
Her father.
An unarmed doctor.
The guy stormed me.
That was my dad.
Figured so much. I mean, not for nothing, I remember that episode. The guy,
And then you just
Joel
walked
was like,
right
dude,
past his
back the
body.
fuck up or I'll shoot you. Your dad shouldn't have ran at me when I said, I will shoot you in the head.
It doesn't matter if you have a code like me, or you're a lawless piece of shit like you.
Look at his face. I can see it in his face. He's just like, I don't even want to waste my breath. I would at least be like fighting back or something. Ow! Jesus Christ. I thought she was gonna knock him out. Is somebody watching? Do they see her coming? Like, they're horrible. Oh my god, she's literally hearing Abby beat the crap out of Joel. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Joel,
End it.
Joel, get up. Fucking get up!
He looks fucked up.
No. Please don't!
What the fuck? I'm like trying to, what? For a second, I was like, what is that even she's holding? It's the broken golf club.
You're gonna die! You're all gonna fucking die!
What the fuck is going on? Like, I'm almost like, I am so tense right now. Like, what the frig is this shit? I'm almost like waiting for him to get up. Like, I don't believe there is a lot of blood. And the town is like, oh my god. What are we, is the rest of the thing hunting her down now? Insanity. All right, everybody, that is it for season 2, episode 2. Definitely better than last week's episode. Like, last week had a lot of filler. Like, it wasn't even filler. It was just like re-establishing the story and the town. And like 5 years later, and these people are coming. Here's some new characters. Last episode was definitely dialogue filled and building the story. But Jesus Christmas. This episode immediately starts where they're like, yo, we just like found possibly thousands of infected buried under the ice. And they're going to come to life and they're going to storm the town and kill us all, possibly. I'm thinking like long term, that's going to be an issue. Within like 10 minutes, Abby falls down a hill. I don't know if her falling down the hill woke them or whatever, because she was at like ground zero when they all woke up. So Abby's there, had to be some sort of disruption. If it wasn't, bad timing for her. She's on the run. Joel literally saves her life. I thought we were at the town at that point. I'm like, how did she get to the town so fast? She is outrunning all these things. Like, we're so far away. We're miles away from the town. We could see it from the lodge, but we're easily miles away. So I'm like, how the hell did she get here? Well, it wasn't the town. It was something else. They immediately just start ramming the wall, taking down the fences. Joel happens to be there and saves her life. Saves her life. And then I'm thinking, all right, so she's probably going to tee off on Joel. We're going to have some people come. We're going to have them save her. While this entire war is going on, the entire town is being taken. They had a great plan. They're rolling barrels of like gasoline, having explosions. They were doing so well. And then you had this giant boomer version that we've seen before come, break the wall down, almost take out Tommy. We barely won. I feel like we easily lost. I mean, if they're trying to be realistic, it looks like we lost easily 50% of the town. Probably more than that. I'm trying to be fair or give them a little, but I think more than 50% of the town was just taken out. And you could see at the end there, some people even survived but got bit, and they're immediately like, yo, you got to kill me. I'm bit. Horrible. We save Abby. She goes, go to the lodge. Right away, I'm like, all right, she is clearly trying to get us to that lodge because she knows it's Joel. She saw the gun. She immediately deduces this is the case, which is also a major convenience for the story and the plot that we ride, Abby and her team ride up. We see an entire town and they're like, oh my God, should we even bother? There's like hundreds, if not 1,000 people in this town. And like, how do we even begin to find Joel? How do we even know Joel is there? And then Abby like falls on him. Abby literally falls down a hill and is about to die, and of all people, Joel is there to save her life. I mean, talk about convenient timing for Abby. So you'd think Abby might think twice about it. Nope, she's like, I have thought about this a million times, and I'm going to beat you to death, torture you, and kill you. And all of these people, for the last 5 years, have just, like, followed every, like, stupid thing I've said to get to this point. Am I crazy? I don't care if you're a soldier or not. There wouldn't be like a mission. I'm sure her mission wasn't when they went to Seattle. Yeah, go find the guy that killed your father and waste all of our assets and people on hunting down this one man. And then when you're done, you could just head back. That can't be the case. It's obviously she's doing this for revenge, and she's trying to talk them into, or I guess does. She's telling them well, we were the Fireflies and this happened on our watch, so we got to take down this guy. At a certain point, it's way more of a revenge thing for her than anybody else. I can't believe that all these people, the dude seems like he, I don't know, he is into her or something, or just really good friends. I said it. I don't know if it's romantic or what, but he is clearly somebody that will just follow her into the depths of hell. But then you have these three other people who just tag along for the fun of it because you're a reckless lunatic. And then they all sit there and watch you beat a man to death. And, the whole thing blows my mind. And at the very end, Ellie comes in. They put Dina to sleep. Their intentions were the whole time, I thought, to take out Joel, but I didn't think they actually would. I thought they were gonna, oh my God, they were she shot him in the kneecap and then beat him in the kneecap with a golf club till the golf club broke, then punched him to a bloody pulp, and then stabbed him in the neck with the broken golf club. The whole thing is just insane. The whole time it was happening, I'm trying to think of how this can't be real or how Joel could survive this. But once he got stabbed in the neck with the broken golf club, and then they showed a close-up of his face, his eyes are open. He's just sitting there, eyes open. Totally freaking insane. After the great episode, we were lots of people were dying, don't get me wrong, but it was action-packed insanity. When they were running from the horde of infected coming, there were thousands coming from every part of the mountains, and the snow and everything looked totally insane and awesome. And I'm a lot of townspeople are going to die. But then to shift from that to all right, it looks like we might be able to do this. And then we go to the lodge and we just watch where Joel, the thing I don't like is he was built up to be such a badass, and he didn't even get to fight back. He literally got taken by surprise. He helped the person. He literally saved the life of the person that killed him. And then he goes willingly to the lodge. He's like, yo, we got 3 minutes. We got to regroup. And they're like, yeah, sorry, that ain't happening. And that's it. He never even had a chance. He literally was on a recon mission that went totally wrong and it saved a person's life that ends up killing him. And he has no, I don't even know why he just stood there. At that point, I understand he was surrounded, and he's like, yo, all right, I'm giving myself up. They're like, we're going to kill you if you try to fight back, and we'll kill Dina. So I guess because of the Dina factor, he's like, maybe they will kill her if I don't cooperate. But once they shot him in the leg, and then she's given that whole speech, and he's like, all right, you're going to do it. Enough of this bullshit. I know you're going to beat the shit. At that point, I thought she was just going to wildly beat the shit out of him, and possibly someone come and stop her before he died. But he pretty much was like, yo, I know what you're here to do. At that point, I would have jumped out the window. I would have rather went out fighting, or at least taking one or two of you out with me, than lay there and get beaten to death. I couldn't go out like that. I would take the risk that they wouldn't hurt Dina. In my head, I'd be like, they're not going to hurt this innocent young girl. They're not those kind of people. This is clearly a revenge mission, and I'm going to go out fighting. I'm not going to sit here while you beat my shot leg with a golf club and punch the shit out of me. But at that point, it didn't matter. He was he couldn't even move. He was twitching and stuff. I don't even think, part of me is thinking, even if he didn't get stabbed, would it even have mattered? He was so banged up, and it was a blizzard, and the town is falling apart. I don't even know if we'd be able to save him. But parts of me were finding ways to, how could this work out where this doesn't happen? But then at the end, they're dragging his goddamn body in a sack, so clearly it did. I'm jumping into the edit, and I'm going to watch more things. This blew my mind at the end there. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon, where you'll see every episode of The Last of Us in full unedited. You want your own requested show or movie, go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want. At a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Farscape, Leverage, Warehouse 13, and Sherlock. We just started Once Upon a Time Season 4, Eureka and Cobra Kai finished with the entire series. Severance and Yellow Jackets just ended their new seasons. Thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.